Good morning, family. It's Friday. Yay. Thank the Most High for Friday. It's drizzling and raining here in what I call Thomas Jefferson land. The land is beautiful here, though, in Central Virginia. It really is. I feel blessed each day to be able to get up, look outside, and see just the beautiful earth. I feel very blessed. I like living in nature. Lord knows I have a bunch of trees out there and a lot of leaves, but I'm thankful. Today, this is just going to be a little brief message. I'm going to have another one coming, but I want to talk about us as African Americans and being our children's first teacher, mothers as the first teachers of our children. So not just African American women, but all mothers were the first teachers of our children. And so it's important that we not only teach them to read and write and about their culture and their history and lessons, that gives them a sense of confidence in this world about what is right and what is wrong. But it also empowers them for the challenges that will be waiting for them. And one of the things I wanted to share, just like a personal story, and again, and I know that you have yours too, but just the power of teaching our own. I know that when Whitney and Alexis were children, I taught them early on how to read. So both of them, by age 3, they were able to read. I mean, I started really day one when they came home from the hospital. I had books. I still have some of their little children's books, and they could just read and write by age 3. And that was really important later on, especially for Whitney, because when Whitney started the first grade, we were living in Morgantown, West Virginia. I was working at West Virginia University at the time. And so what happened was Whitney's birthday is in October, but the state law said that you had to be 6 in order to be enrolled in first grade, which meant that my beautiful, smart, little intelligent Whitney was going to have to wait a full year before she could start the first grade. And I thought, no, there has to be a loophole for this. What good is it for my child to have to repeat kindergarten just because she's a month shy of being 6 years old? So I found out that there was a loophole, and the loophole is that your child, if they could pass this intelligence test by 95%, they could be placed into the first grade, and the test was administered at the Board of Education. So I knew that my Whitney could pass the test because she knew how to read at age 3, and she was just a smart little girl. So I took her and had the test administered. She passed by flying colors, and not only did she pass, but she passed at the genius level in IQ for her age. And so when she was enrolled in first grade in Morgantown, West Virginia, she was not just enrolled as a regular first grade student, but she was enrolled in the gifted and talented first grade class. So we as mothers, we as parents, sometimes we have to challenge the system because the system is not always correct. Lord knows we know it isn't. But in just about every system, there's a loophole. It's too bad that we have to go through that. Maybe it should be that you need to be 6 by January, and in some states that's the case, or when your child is ready. So Whitney started first grade at 5, but then she turned 6. Being the teacher in me, I wanted to make sure that both of my children had the opportunities for education and for learning, and so I never regret taking any time to spend with them to teach them. They know about their history. They are not as passionate about reading as I am, but that's okay. starting them with early childhood education is so important. So if you have children in your family, make sure that you read to them, start early, read often. Have a great day, and I will see you later.